Are you okay?
See, in some context, that just might be like you asking for a shot and getting wasted. But in Arma context, it means I want to see death.
Are you okay, boo?
Shot, 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 shot.
Bloodwayne is a little loopy right now.
Running around. I've been running.
I thought you still had cosplay to build.
I do, but I'm tired.
Are you okay? Well, I gotta focus on the match now.
It's pretty.
Yep.
It's prettier than
Who's attacking? It's, I believe, Opfor attacking. Blue 4 defending. Alright, let's set that up. Alright. Well, boo, I gotta get to work, okay? I gotta get to work, alright? What do you mean now? Boo, I need to start work now. Okay, well... Please? Can you not eat the mic? I love you. yeah. Alright. Hello, everyone. Wee Woo here. Today we have... Hello, everyone. Wee Woo here. If you don't like my intro, go upstairs. Today, it's Friday, so it's time for another Friday Night Fights. I'm not going to be drinking tonight.
Friday Night Fights.
Shut the fuck.
With Lcpl Liru.
Are you done? Are you done making fun of me?
Okay, we.
Get the... Go upstairs.
I love you.
I will love you too, Bloodwayne. Okay, yeah? You good?
Have fun playing your game.
I'll have fun playing my game. Throw water at you or something. You were the one that was dropping a bunch of water from me from the second story. Yes, I threw an onion at you. Granted, it was a sliced onion. And I threw a banana at you. But you literally dropped water on me from this... Uh-huh. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get into Friday Night Fights now. It looks like I'm going to be solo shoutcasting because Dream is apparently incredibly drunk and I'm quite worried about him. But otherwise, it is going to be Opfor attacking 2 blue 4 sectors. And we only have a 10% numbers advantage on Opfor. Why are you doing that? I'm not doing this in the ooh-ooh voice. No. Swear to God. Opfor is Russian-based kits. Looks like 762. No. These might actually be AKMs instead. Okay, so we've got that ugly little yellow and green camo that Russians wear from time to time. What? Please, boo. Please. No, I got some. Thank you, though. Otherwise, they have mostly AKs by boo. PKMs, PKPs, and I would assume the sniper kit. Looks like some people are shifting their weapon. And Dream, I thought you said you wouldn't show up till later. Are you drunk? Dream?
Fucking forgetting that.
Dream, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Why do you sound like you're in a tunnel?
We're in a tunnel right now.
Aren't you at a pub?
No, we got denied entry. I got denied entry. I'm a child. I'm actually 12.
Okay, you're 12 now.
I'm just here to say you should subscribe to Lcpl Liru. I don't know, I'm getting very drunk.
Yes, okay, well, go focus on that.
Hi, chat.
I gotta focus on this, okay?
Hi, chat.
Okay, Dream?
Oh shit, Bye. Okay, I'll be back.
All right.
We'll smooch later.
Have fun, Dream.
Love you.
Bye.
Stay back. Stay
Bye.
back. I love you. Do it, please.
Dream, we promised we wouldn't say this while we were streaming.
Fine.
I love you too.
Oh, thanks.
Get out of here. I don't know why today everyone is choosing to interrupt me. But all right, at least it's a round where there's not that much going on. So Russians have what appears to be 7.62 by 39 based weaponry here for their AKs, but it's hard to tell when they get the orange magazines out. But I'm pretty sure based off of the stocks of the weaponry, that's what we got. Otherwise, for the marksmen, they're being allowed to take PSO scopes. So they have a PSO with a GL because they've been switching weaponry around, which is quite funny. And it looks like they're also giving Leia the T5000 for the dedicated sniper crew. But otherwise, yeah, just only a 10% numbers advantage. So looking at the roster, we have Mountain commanding, who is a bit of an older commander. We haven't seen him take it in a while, but it looks like he'll try to get back in the swing of things here. Was pretty good at it back in the day, but had your average win-loss ratio. I don't really have anything beyond that that is noteworthy for him, other than he's a pretty good player from AA. He's got the rest of his AA members commanding with him, Jibstyle being his 2IC, Green Thumb being his medic. And then, again, Leia taking the marksman rifle. Nordic and Spiky with them as well. I know Leia and Spiky are part of the multi, and Nordic is a fan favorite of the channel because we got him into FNF, and now he has been playing nonstop ever since. This was been for about a few months. Otherwise, Alpha being led by Vagrant. It's got Toli, Bazooka, Guak. I have no idea who Kissing is, but I'd like to know. Wink. Otherwise, Navy, Lusode, Aim at the Stars, also known as Aim at the Balls. Logan is here. We'll see if he's able to pull a Logan trick play. Maybe do something of note in this operation, but when they are able to be pulled off, they are quite epic in my opinion. Got 4IB under Bravo HQ. They have Stark with them. Stark is the AT guy. There's no vehicles on either side, so it's not really gonna be that useful, but it might use as an infantry shock weapon. Regardless, I'd love to see what he's able to pull off with it. But for those of you that enjoy Stark's operational technique, I'm going to say he is here. Otherwise, we have Not Bay with Void. Okay, I don't know how... Well, Not Bay also has Dooley, but he also has Void with him. I don't know what Void is going to do today, but hey, it'll be pretty awesome. Otherwise, Not Bay with Dooley, two really good players. Dooley for sneaking behind enemy lines and murdering everyone, and then Not Bay is just... I mean, if you saw that highlight of him last week, you know what Not Bay is capable of with that quick scoping and whatnot. Blackbeard, Killer, Rather, Val, names I don't fully recognize. Same with Captain Morgan, Raggy, Hanu, they're newer players, which is always good to see new blood within FNF. I think they were here last week and potentially the week before, but they're still finding their place. And then, of course, we have Scandi Recon with members like Nafs, Iander with AT. Again, no vehicles today, so we'll see if they use them against infantry. And I love how Leg is already bashing Dream in spectator chat. But we've got Nim, Nem, Falcon, who is back. He was recently unbanned. He told me to watch out for him because he's probably going to get friendly fired again for the 7th week in a row that he's been here. And I'll be there to listen to him bitch when he goes over that. Otherwise, we've got Lolo, Reaper, Sam, PSB players in the last group under Opfor. But overall, pretty good roster, I would say. Looking at Blue 4, they've already started deploying around this town. I'll shout out subs when I'm done with this breakdown, by the way. We have an interesting maze being built right here. Sector 1 is a maze itself. And it looks like the maze is all custom built here, too. So Blue 4 has actually been fortifying the maze, which is pretty damn funny in my opinion. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. A maze style, but it's all concealment, so a machine gunner can just start shredding people through the maze, but if you build in cover like this, then you're fine. And they're also building bunkers next to it. That's great, but otherwise it looks to be your standard Blue 4 Marpat kits for Marines. So you've got M16A4s, which are your just standard 5.56 platforms. 203 launchers, which means they have to fight with their top sight to range them properly. 249s, 240 Bravos. We've got the sniper team here with 2 of the scout units, which are taking Mark 18 EVRs, which are 7.62 suppressed weapons. I would say one of the best in the game, other than the MP7, which is also the Blue 4 weapon of choice there. Otherwise, 240 Bravos, and I would assume Carl Gustav's, aka Maz's, for their launcher. So overall, not too bad. Again, Opfor only having a 10% numbers advantage, so they probably have another, 10 to 12 guys at most. But we have Schult commanding. Interesting. So Schult, he's been through a few different communities. Originally a TSB player from years ago, and then he went through Star Sims, and now he's through a few other groups. I think right now he's in the 29th ID, which is the Homeland group for FNF. Otherwise, he is commanding with Firefly being his 2IC and Schneider being his platoon medic. We have X-Ray, the marksman rifle being taken by Severe. Really good player, runs AFI, Arma Finland, and we see him in a lot of other PvP scenes, such as Coalition, but AFI also runs a lot of its own PvP events, so I'll be curious to see what he can pull with that sniper rifle compared to Leia, who has also been doing really well with the sniper, who is on the enemy team. So we'll see if there's any counter-sniping action for this scenario. Otherwise, we've got Ocean Man, Deck, two guys from Coalition that are going to be with him today for this branch. Faltney is commanding Alpha. He's got Norris with him, who does have a 249. That is Norris's weapon of choice. When he's given an automatic rifle, especially the 249, he is able to do a lot of work with it. So I'll be keeping my eye out on him. Otherwise, we have Patriot, Dogforce, Swola, Ash, Tackle, actually no Tackleberry today. We do have 2600 though, so some really good veteran players in their own right. Looks like 2600 is gonna hunker down right here. Not a bad spot. I don't know the ballistic rating of the actual sign here, so we might have rounds that over-penetrate into him, so hopefully he'll be okay. But look at this. Bravo HQ having Papega Pirates, some of the best players within FNF. Second best community right behind Scandi Recon. But honestly, evenly matched week to week. So Kane, Vince, Flux, Arma, Jesus, Maz, who sometimes co-commentates with me, also makes a lot of missions, also likes to command, good overall player with them as well. Sideways, Coda, Guy Fieri, Novix. I would say the top ones to watch here are Kane, Guy Fieri, and Legal Action. Those are the three that I really, really like watching because they can just do so much, but also anyone from Papega is going to deliver a lot of damage, in my opinion. We got UTG taking Charlie 1, and then Delta having Sayak, Albin, Skipu, names that you saw from yesterday's OFCRA match, as well as a few new ones. So overall, both teams have a really good community with them and some really good solo players. So I honestly would not be able to tell you who to bet on. Otherwise, with this town, this is a newer addition to Gulf Coast. As in, when I used it for a project from a while ago, this town did not exist. I also used this part of the map for an Impossible op a while ago. This part of the map, again, brand new, so I'll be curious to see it in action. We already saw one of the sectors, which is a maze that's already been partially fortified, which, again, really like that idea. Gives some nice fallback positions. It can make this absolutely hellish. And the little, how do I put these? Hedgerows, which they're not, I guess hedges themselves, have been stacked up so much so you can't stack over them, which is really, really nice. But for a Sector 1, that's not too bad. Sector 2 appears to just be an industrial storage facility with a big warehouse that you can enter, but no stairwells, no catwalks. I assume Blue 4 could have built a way to get up here, or they could climb the construction cargo boxes to get up there, but it doesn't look like that's been done. I actually stand corrected here. There is a ladder to get up there, but no one's actually going up there. But, you know, to build some fortifications here would have provided some good Overwatch, but instead Blue 4 appears to be choosing to fortify this construction building here instead. So, that's a good call there. Blue 4's lines, I mean, they're also forming a very long line around Sector 1, but something I'm noticing out of Blue 4 here, they're not putting anyone specifically in the zone just yet. It looks like they're going to prefer to do proactive defenses instead, which can be quite risky because if they're counter-rushed, they can have a lot of unfortunate... How do I put it? Basically, if Opfor rushes in and just deploys on the sector itself, and there's no one in the sector, then Opfor automatically captures the sector. But it looks like we have Albin folding back here to at least cover Sector 2 to prevent any rushes from happening. But Sector 1 I'm really worried about, and that would be such a waste because of all the fortifications that have been made right here. Overall, it's really tough for me to say who's going to win. Again, we've got Scandi Recon, top community here with Stark, one of the best players. They also have Not Bay and Dooley, two really good players. And then Logan, who I would say once every 4 or 5 matches makes a really good trick play, but they are on the rare side. And he's going to be on foot, so I doubt he'll have a room to make such a play, or the room to make such a play. However, Blue 4, oh yeah, and they also have Leia as the sniper. That is noteworthy now because she's been doing really, really good with that platform. But Blue 4, we've got members of Coalition, I would say the third best community in FNF. They've got Schult, who's been to a million different places, so he has a lot of experience commanding. They've got Norris with his preferred weapon. They have Papega. So it's a really tough call, but it looks like Opfor is going to go for a single unified push here.
Let's give him a warning.
And there they go. So Opfor is going to keep everything together on one side. It's a smart call. Everyone running out of stamina now. Yeah, someone literally hit the bell and the Russian trush came out, right? Hot damn. So it's going to take Opfor probably another 5 to 10 minutes to get here. Blue 4 sending a large force actually up to this castle to try to hold it. A lot of these towers, you can get up to the rooftop from the entryways. Not bad. Good for Overwatch here, but I think Opfor is going to split off and do either a 2-pronged or 3-pronged attack on the northern side and just sweep north to south, and they could very well just overwhelm Blue 4 entirely. So we'll just have to see how things go. Again, I don't see any clear advantages on either side other than really good players. We just had an explosive go off on the Blue 4 side. For what purpose, I don't know. Might have been a misdetonation or what, but it's hard to tell what specifically might have happened there. Look at the reflection of the full glass skyscraper. I know, it's just part of a weird texture because, as you can see, it just gives you a look either into Seattle or maybe New York. I don't know buildings too well because it's been something I haven't really cared too much for, but I have no idea what the heck that is or that is, but yeah, it's something all right. All I know is it's Inception. There's no statics on either side. It's pure infantry. The only advantage is Opfor got an additional 10% of the player base, so they got an additional, like, 10 players tops. It's a tough call. Righto, Left, have fun. Praise the guy who keeps those windows so shiny. Well, hopefully they don't get shot, but I doubt they have any shatter textures or whatnot. So otherwise, Blue 4 is now moving away from those. We also have someone who's gone unconscious. I think he fell off the building. Interesting. Fun fact, if Blue 4 have unconscious people in the sector, they don't count as actually being able to hold it. So Opfor still takes the sector if they get knocked out. Yeah, people have AT. I haven't seen any disposable tubes. It's all been RPG 36s for Opfor or Mazes for Blue 4. But again, those are just going to be used as shock weapons more than anything, unless they get direct hits. But you know, you can always use AT on a fortified position, and it'll do splash damage and at least suppress the position for a bit as everyone bandages. It's not the worst call in the world. Now, I think maybe they spotted some of these guys up here. Nape's just going prone to recoup stamina. But I wonder if Blue 4 is going to maneuver into here, but just look at all that Opfor. And then you got a strike team. This is Recon. They might try to check up on the caverns here, getting on these towers and potentially try to snipe into the town. Tough call. But we're probably going to see the first firefight right here. So 2 members of TAS already going down. Opfor, honestly, this was a great spot to engage because Opfor doesn't have anything to maneuver on the right other than X-Ray. There's the shock weapons coming in. That knocks out, it doesn't do anything to Dryden, but it definitely spooked him. Got some GLs going back and forth. Opfor is a bit of the high ground here. And Blue 4 is now extending down this ridge, and you're just going to have a battle for the street. More AT being fired. Blue 4 has not taken a single casualty yet. Opfor, however, has already lost 1 guy and someone else is still unconscious. Now what we need to see Opfor X-Ray do is come down, find some positions to start picking people off. And we're already seeing King, Guy Fieri, and K following behind to do a massive flank. Those 2 could do a significant amount of damage here. But I think they're eventually going to get killed off. However, Legal Action and Vince coming up to assist with the flank. But they've already been spotted and engaged by Turk. This flank is exactly what Blue 4 needs to make in this scenario. And Pepega Pirates are one of the 2 most aggressive factions. My bad for that repeat. That are capable of making such a play. Only them and Scandi, I would say, are capable of this. But Guy Fieri needs to look right to spot Turk here. Hillary Clinton's him multiple shots to the back of the head. Dryden trying to turn. Runs right into the gunfire. He gets knocked out. I have another Opfor guy right here who's unmarked. He goes down. Tolly now flanking Legal Action. Guy Fieri, however, coming up and knocks Tolly out. So that's pulling a few more guys off this flank. However, it looks like Opfor ordered the platoon to move into the town. That's only leaving some stragglers here to deal with Pepega Pirates, which is actually going to allow Pepega to clean up the rest of these forces. Worrisome over here, we have a Blue 4 group on reserve. This is a mix of Pepega and Bravo in reserve, and X-Ray is about to go right on top of them. Legal Action waking back up again. We've only had a handful of casualties here. And here's that flank attack going. But Opfor have been able to push a lot of their forces into the town here, but Blue 4 starting to clean up the rest of the guys in the city. Or, excuse me, in the forest. Maz also trying to commit to a wide flank here. Lots more gunshots. Jib style goes down. Legal Action and Vagrant trading going unconscious. Blue 4 does have a medic up here. Guy Fieri could still get up Legal Action. We just need to see some double taps. And that's exactly what King's starting to do up here. Just heard some suppressed shots back here. As it looks like Blue 4 just dispersed from this spot. Cake here's still back here medicing. Someone just folded in completely. Legal Action still down right here. Looks like they're going to start administering medical. Flux spots aim at the stars and knocks him out with some headshots. But now we have McCarthy and Lusode trying to push in to see if they can clean up whoever's here. I don't see Guy Fieri anywhere. I think he was taken out. Tolly wakes back up. No, that's aim at the stars. My bad. They're working on legal, but they don't have any security. McCarthy and Lusode now coming in. We heard one of the M16A force fire first, so I think Vince spotted McCarthy, and Lusode and McCarthy gave return fire. McCarthy going down to Vince. Meanwhile, Opfor is bypassing this group entirely as Cake here is trying to follow suit. Maz trying to finish up his wide flank. He's falling behind. And now Kane going up and double tapping Lusode, only knocking him out though. So McCarthy and Lusode could still technically wake back up. Though I think Vince might get up here He does not spot McCarthy, though. But look at this massive Opfor charge as they start coming in close. The only person here is Schultz, hiding in a corner in the maze, as Opfor has this massive infantry advance, spearheaded by Scandi Recon. Again, I would argue the top community in FNF. Now, looking at all the infantry ticks, you can tell that Opfor has lost that number advantage. Look at all of the skulls on Opfor here. Now, compare them to the skulls on Bluefor. Bluefor's lost a small chunk, but nowhere near as much as Opfor. So Opfor, in slowly losing that number advantage, now just need to continue on, clear the sector, clear the remaining small resistance here without taking too many more casualties. We're also having Maz, who just got taken out by someone. Phoenix is bandaging. Leia's trying to hide out back here. Cake here, however, is coming up. And I can't tell if he's being blue on blued or if something else is trying to pick him off. Funny enough, Phoenix just fired at Finn. Cake here thought he dropped Phoenix. Maz waking up, though. Gets dropped by... what? Who just dropped Maz? Spiky just got sniped. Did Severe do it? Severe's on a kill. I don't know what the heck just happened there. I'm actually kind of confused. Hey, Maz. I don't know who got you.
I don't know who got me either.
Yeah.
I think, I'm gonna be honest, I think Cake here might have TK'd me.
That was the other Blue 4 guy there, because I thought he was focusing on Phoenix.
Yeah, he was at 2 kills, he's back down to 1. I think he killed me.
Oh, so he killed you? Jesus. What just happened?
Damn, I don't think I got a single kill, even though I shot like 3 people.
We got Severe up there trying to pick off the remaining X-Ray member, Phoenix, running down. That neutralizes Opfor's recon element.
He just shot Leia.
Yep, Leia was already unconscious. Now it's just up to a few Blue 4 players in between Opfor's major push in Sector 1, but I think Blue 4 is more than likely going to win this because they already picked off so many forces off of Opfor, and if they just pull back to hold Sector 2, I think they'll be able to outlast Opfor's onslaught here.
Yep. By the way, fun fact about this map, if you go into the city and you see the kind of like green kind of spear building.
Yep.
If you look at the building next to that, it has the helipad on it.
Yeah.
That building, the first floor, you can get inside and you can actually phase into it and shoot out of it.
Oh, well, let's hope people don't do that, because that would be bad.
Yeah.
Wow, they grenaded Bedokovich. And that was another grenade that just went off next to his head. He might not wake back up.
Nice.
Falcon's going to come up to confirm the kill. Swola firing over at Mountain. Bedokovich wakes back up.
Fucking hate that.
Yeah. I think Falcon spotted him and quickly came back down. He's going to medic himself. Yeah, it looks like Recon has been completely eliminated. Phoenix, if he was still alive, just got intercepted by the remainder of Charlie 1 and taken out. Now you've got members of Blue 4 Bravo, a.k.a. Papega. Looks like they were able to get legal action back up. Now they're coming on the rear. They just took Dooley out. Not Bay. He's going to hear those shots. We'll see if he's able to stop Papega's onslaught here. And if he's not, I'd imagine Papega's going to just keep harassing Opfor's rear, whittle them down, and we're probably going to see a W for Blue 4 at this rate. I mean, Kane on 3 kills, Vince on 2, Flux on 3. Maz, unfortunately, didn't get any. Coda was on 2. Sideways on yet. Cake here on 1, who was up at to 3, but I think got some team kills. Legal on 1, and Guy was on 2. So they've definitely been collecting some heads here. Opfor is definitely whittled down, though. Just looking at all of these skulls, I'm not sure they have enough to even take Sector 1 anymore. Especially if their rear starts getting quickly harassed. Flux popping a smoke grenade over. I think he's going to try to reposition. And you already have Norris bypassing everything. He still has his 249. He's gotten 3 kills himself. Another solo player you wouldn't want to stay on the rear. Bedokovic is down again. Might have gotten grenaded. Falcon's playing this incredibly cautious. And Not Bay, I think, just tagged 2 members of Pepega.
Yep, sure looks like it.
Almost tagged Vince, who stuck his head out. This is why I claim Bay is the best player in FNF. He's able to hold against some of the most aggressive players in FNF on his own.
Speaking of good players, look at Patriot. He's got 3 kills, and he's holding off all of Opfor from advancing.
What, for Swola?
Oh, he just got taken out. Nope, Patriot. He
got
got 3 kills. He just got shot by Swola, I think. Or somebody. I don't know who the fuck just shot Patriot.
Was he near the beach?
No, he's in the city. He's right in Opfor's line of advance.
Gotcha. Patriot's still up. So I guess he woke back up. Might have taken a GL from Nemesis, that's why.
Yeah, it was Nemesis. He just killed him.
With GLs? Ooh.
Yep.
Nice. Now you got Pepega Pirates on the rear breaching these buildings. Not Bay chilling on the top floor. Looking around trying to find more targets. He'll quickly realize he's being breached, though. I'm waiting to see if Norris will come and fold in on the rear as well. Again, with the 249 and his track record, he could also do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, at this point, Nape knows that they're here. Funny enough, he's being shot at by Opfor forces to his northeast.
Ooh, look at Koak's little naughty fucking...
Oh, Nape was not paying attention, and Legal Action just breached on him. If Nape was watching the door, he would have spotted Legal first because he turned to face southeast before turning northwest. Oof. Where's that bad position?
Koak. Oh, he's moving away from him, but he set up a really nasty kill hole with some sandbags and Hesco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that on the little right side. It's pretty evil. I like it. Hope it's tested, though, because you wouldn't want to make a position like that and then find out that it clips him properly. Swola just got a nice kill on somebody. Ooh. It was Mountain, too, yep. So I think Opfor's definitely lost all of their momentum. And I think it just was lost as soon as they attacked through the forest and just got completely disorganized. I think Mountain did a great job of trying to pull his forces into town, but he had no one on any proper rear security. And everything just got messed up, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I don't know how you would really go about attacking this on foot with no assets. You'd have to do an entire company push.
Yep.
On one side of the island.
In all honesty, you probably want one force to go first, like just a squad element to scout things out, and then just try to feel for a way to get in.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Firefly getting a kill.
The Peg and I saw him coming from like a mile away.
Yeah. Sam and Andre here, they just saw their buddy get taken out. Grenade gets thrown down, they immediately start running. That gives Firefly note that they're there, and I think Swola just found Nimia and took her out. Yep, on the corner, body still fresh in a ragdoll.
Yeah, I don't think Scanty Recon is prepared for urban combat. Usually, trees and forests are their playground.
I've seen them do urban quite well, but this is open urban. There's still a lot of big open areas, but the buildings are just bulky and take a lot of space, but you can also fortify them in the little murder holes that can't be properly flanked. And I think that's what their major issue is with this. Ooh, Swola checking the corner. Might have just spotted Navy, or Navy might have just spotted him. Explosions going off. I think Navy hears those footsteps. So he goes with a grenade. 2 grenades. Swola turns the corner, though, and is able to avoid all of it. Now we're seeing Norris folding back, Papega getting on the hospital on the rear. Opfor is just getting whittled down more and more. Now the numbers are looking pretty even on Sector 1, and you still have all these forces around Sector 2.
Yeah, I don't see him winning it. What the hell happened to Bravo 2 for Opfor? Do you see that?
What do you mean?
Bravo 2 for Opfor, there's a down guy, but he doesn't have a name.
Yeah, he's unconscious on the airfield. I think that was a glitched out AI.
Oh, yes.
So Navy's made it up to the sector. If he can one-on-one Schult here, they'll be able to take Sector 1, but beyond that, I don't see any plays here unless we see Falcon just be Falcon.
Oh, I will say one thing I just forgot. Just remember, though. The castle completely kills your computer.
Ah, yeah, because of all the rocks.
Yeah. Arma Jesus, I think, actually blue screened.
Ouch.
Or at the very least, crashed his entire computer.
Falcon using AT to blow a hole, or at least attempt to blow a hole into the Hescos. It didn't work, though. I thought it did for a second, but then I realized that wasn't the wall. Hearing some fire go out. Someone just got dropped. It was another Blue 4 member caught in the street. Sam and Audrey managed to take Sideways out. And Falcon finishes him off through the window. All right, so Opfor now knows there's Blue 4 in this zone because they got a guy in there and it's not being taken.
If Opfor got up on that office building and looked down into it, they'd see Schult.
Yep. I think that's what Opfor's been trying to do by getting these people up on this building. They've just been slow because Blue 4 had a few guys.
It's been blocked off.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Oh, yeah, you're right on that floor, too. So I was about to say, if the ladderway's blocked off, you can still get through it. But if that actual doorway's blocked off, then not much you can do. What server? If you do exclamation point FNF, you can find the server info. Through their Discord, their mod set. You could probably get in by round 3 for EU and all the NA rounds. Legal Action trying to put some shots down. He manages to hit Falcon. Falcon actually is able to climb into the maze. And Vince is now entering the maze as well. Legal Action jumping off the Hescos after he tried to engage.
Ooh.
Vince running right into Navy and getting caught in an enhanced movement because he was being too quick. And that gave Navy all the time he needed to take him out. Schult throwing a high grenade. Lands a little too high. Close to Navy, but it didn't have the angle to actually hurt him.
Legal needs aim a little higher. Ooh, there it is.
It's a knockout on Killer. Another grenade goes out. I don't think Schult realizes his grenades are hurting Legal Action more than doing anything positive here. Yeah, I think Falcon knows this is a murder hole right here, and there's not really any other way he can go. So he's going to risk it. And he gets Schult, and Sector 1 has been taken.
Double tap that guy, Legal. Oh, Legal, yeah, there you go.
Nope.
No!
Legal's on a mission. Here's Banks moving around on his left. Quickly goes over to check. Spots Banks, but isn't able to get a good shot.
They're coming out of the maze, just shoot them. Oh.
Legal's trying to flank around. Oh, okay. Covering his tracks, I see.
Legal, look left.
Oh, God. Another satchel goes off as Legal is taken down. Opfor might not have realized that's a satchel. Banks definitely didn't. Doesn't kill Banks, though. Knocks Oddball to his feet. He gets dragged away by Skipper, but he's still fine for the most part. So Opfor's down to about a squad-sized element. It also took the building out. I just realized.
Wow.
Building be gone. Does Opfor have a medic? Falcon is a medic, so he could get these two guys back up. Time-wise, we still have 25 minutes in this round, but we do have an angry Norris coming. He's taken an AK, interestingly enough, and an RPG. So he wants to confuse weapon PID. He just saluted one of his dead comrades.
Falcon just got to Killer, and Killer died.
Ah, it's unfortunate. So now I think he's sprinting over the banks. Locked in first person, for the sake of being fair, because otherwise third-person cheating would be up the wazoo.
Oh, if they all grouped up, Norris could get such a good mat kill.
Falcon running by the body.
Yeah, he's got him.
All right, I'm going to take a quick moment. Thank you to Infected Shadow for the 10-month resub.
This, but no one's really on the objective except Yuri.
Pardon the scrolling being done in here. I'm just tabbed out trying to find the other names. North BW, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Tropic Raider, thanks for the gift sub to Galolo. And FTL Marshall, thanks for the 2-month resub. I think that is it. And Tropic, thanks for paying forward your sub as well. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Norris spotting and dropping Oddball. And I think some Opfor members just wised up to that. But Norris is already displacing. Norris doing a quick reload on 5 kills.
Yeah, Falcon just woke Banks up.
Yeah, I could see Opfor potentially breaking through and taking Sector 2, but it's going to be a battle. And they still have Severe up here, who's already gotten a few kills with that sniper rifle. And he's going to be watching all of Opfor's movements here.
Oh, Norris!
AT hitting Andre! Knocking Scottish to his feet. I don't see an impact marker. I think it hit Andre.
It hit Andre direct on. I watched it.
Amazing. That one hitting the top wall. Andre now failing his wake-up check. And you got Norris here with Flux. Okay, no, Flux was just rejoined the server, I think.
Charging him. Uh-oh. Norris.
Norris caught with his AT. He pushes that angle knowing Falcon's going to flank, but Falcon dances around but still gets headshotted. Oh, the Falcon dance. Not saving him there today. Norris turning out. Throws some grenades in panic as Skipper comes to do a wide flank. Norris able to read it, but he gets taken out with the grenade. Might kill Skipper with martyrdom. But it is not enough because it was partially blocked by the wall. Double taps by Skipper. My, we're up to 6 players on Opfor that are up. A 7th is down. But now Blue 4...
Blue 4 needed, though.
Yeah, Blue 4's folding their forces in where Opfor is. This is... Whew.
I mean, he just took, what, like 6, 7 dudes out of action?
Norris killed 6 and then knocked a 7th down. Andre, yep, so... Blue 4 doesn't have a medic anymore. Falcon was the last one, so he's going to probably stay down for the count.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine he took that rocket.
Falcon saying headshots are a myth, and now we're having some red on red. And that's 1 KIA.
They have no communication with each other.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's freaking out because they took AT from that direction, so they're assuming it's enemy. Because
There goes Andre.
Down to a few. We got Indigo and Arcor. 2 server devs coming up. And Blue 4 still folding in that last squad there. I think this op is going to end in these suburbs.
Theoretically, if you think about it, Norris just killed 8 people.
Yeah.
Because he pretty much caused that TK to happen.
Indigo picking off Skipper. Wasn't a kill, but a good knockout.
Yeah, wow, that's a good shot.
Oh, yeah, no, the frames are scuffed because of that area. Lot of rocks.
Yeah, now Charlie 1 for Blue Force just set up a good line of defense in these little buildings.
JK Wolf, man, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Skipper wakes back up, is doing medical. I think Blue 4 noticed because they're trying to pop GLs there. Third one gets a little close, but Skipper folded out a little bit.
Ooh, and it goes too close to Sam.
Yep, ACR just picked off one of the remaining Opfor guys. There are only 4 remaining. I don't think Sam has an angle from his building here.
He definitely doesn't.
He is bleeding, though.
He can hear him. That's why he's kind of freaking out right now.
Ooh, Indigo not checking his lefts. And refusing to check his left as Blackbeard sends him to the... I don't even know. I think, yeah, Arcor and Indigo just got tunnel vision on that one guy and are just refusing to check any other angle. Righto, Wolfman. I appreciate it. Hope you keep enjoying everything. Seriously. Means a lot.
Yeah, Arcor just walked right past Sam.
Yep, and Sam's playing dead.
Oh, he's bleeding a lot. Wow, he's bleeding constantly.
He might be out of bandages.
Yeah, he's going to run out of blood before he gets to the objective.
Alright.
No, it looks like he has bandages.
Well, Falcon, if you didn't get shot, you wouldn't need those bandages.
Now what we need to see is Blue 4 Charlie just do a cleanup.
Mm-hmm. So got Blackbeard bandaging Scottish up a bit. Skipper's still staying back. Blue 4 has opted to fortify these buildings instead. Severe looking a different direction just in case there's a flank going on. But now combat has definitely died down a little bit. Arcor moving up to a building just as Blackbeard and Scottish are moving past him. I think Arcor heard those footsteps. And I think Opfor heard them too.
I think he hears him talking. Oof.
Throws a grenade over.
Oof.
Throws another one over. Right in front of Blackbeard. He watches it bounce and quickly turns the corner. Arcor now jumping over the wall. He's going to be able to flank Scottish. There's the headshot.
Sam is running down the street. He saw Vicarious.
I think Severe spotted a few of the Opfor guys as well. I heard him fire.
Sam taken out by Pagoda.
Mm-hmm. 2 enemies left.
Arcor, if he goes around the front of the building, you'll see the door open.
He does. Blackbeard's going to hide in the corner just so he can bandage. That was an injection of some type. It was morphine.
Yes.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Or he knows how to breach a building. Don't get caught in the fatal funnel. He just rushes in.
Well, it looks like he caught Blackbeard with his foot in his face. I think ragdolls are client side, though.
Yeah, on my screen he's a Y shape with his legs.
All right. All eyes are on Skipper. He's on 3 kills. Maz, I got to ask this question. Do you think he can do it?
You know? No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he can do it either. No offense to Skipper, but he's got a sniper. He's got about 3 squads of infantry between him and the objective. All of his friends are dead.
You know who I think could do this? Audrey Hotto.
Audrey Hotto definitely could do this.
But he would need God's luck on his side to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, he already had God's luck once.
Yeah, he could definitely get it again, but this is Skipper, and I don't think Skipper's going to get it in this game.
This is now just a stealth objective. But Blue 4 has a bunch of dudes in the AO, so it's a stealth and then fight for your life objective.
Yeah, this is like a Metal Gear Solid mission on extremely, extremely difficult.
Yes. Well, his name also begins with an S, so I mean, there's a close enough relation there, right?
Well, you know what we're gonna do when he dies, right?
Skipper. Skipper. Skipper! Ooh! That was a lucky shot. He was moving, too.
Hardcore's coming to end his streak, though.
Mm-hmm. Caught in the reload war. Oh, but Hardcore gets him. Commit double tap. No, Hardcore, that's a bandage. Commit double tap.
I don't think Skipper's gonna wake up from that.
No, there's too much blood.
That was a brutal beatdown. Oh.
Did you see Hardcore's snapshot right there? Oh my god.
Skipper!
Skipper! And there's the Blue 4 victory. Alright, first round to Blue 4. Great first round. Let's see how everything goes for the remaining 2 shots. It's always faster to switch to your pistol. Fuck's sake, Fred. Both of them switched their pistol, though.
Yeah, Hardcore's just quicker on draw. He had that power up.
I'm surprised Skipper didn't see Hardcore, because Hardcore was on that little perch and his head was over the wall. I thought Skipper would have been able to see it, but I think he was too busy focusing on running. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead, pay the prediction out. Blue 4 is the winner. Let me go ahead and play some music here as the mission switches over. And we'll run a nice little ad break so we can transfer all the commands over. Alright. Trying to see what the next map is going to be. There we go. Don't team kill, but the mission's over.